Hello everyone. There are lots of stories about Jesus that happen in the last week of his life. I'm going to think about one of those today. And it's going to happen here in this space. You know, this space can be anywhere. Sometimes it can be a desert that's really dangerous, where there's not enough to eat and not enough food. And there's not enough water to drink. Sometimes it could be a place of adventure, where people go and play. Or a place to pray. This place could be anywhere. But just now, it's going to be the place that our story happens. It was coming to the end of Jesus' life. He knew that things were getting difficult. And he decided to share a very special meal with his friends. One of the things that we found difficult over the last year is not being able to share food with family and friends. It's a really important thing to do, to eat together, isn't it? Well, that's what Jesus was going to do with his friends on this day. But when people came, the roads would be dusty, and their feet would be dirty. And it was the job of a servant to wash the feet of people who came as guests. But on this occasion, Jesus came, took his robe off, his outer robe, and he said, "I'm going to wash your feet today." No, I don't think he put their feet in the bucket really, but that's what we're going to do because that looks best. So he washed their feet. And one of his friends, when he wanted to wash his feet, said, "You can't do that to me. You're my teacher." But Jesus said, "Yes, I am, but I've come to serve you as well. And if you want to follow me, you've got to learn to serve each other, to love each other, be kind to one another." So he washed his feet and said, there we go, let's wash the other feet. And then it was time for something to eat. And they shared a meal together. And during that meal, Jesus took some bread and he gave it round to each of the people that were there and shared it with them and said, "This is like my body." And then he took a cup with some wine in and shared that round to everybody and said, "This is like my blood." And he said, "Every time you eat and drink, remember me." I thought it was a strange thing to say. But ever since then, people who follow Jesus have remembered him as they share bread together, drink wine together, sometimes just as they eat meals together. They remember Jesus. Now, I wonder which part of the stories you like the best. I wonder if you would have liked Jesus to wash your feet. I wonder what that would have felt like. I wonder if you'd have said, "Oh no, you can't do like that, like this fella did." I wonder what you would have felt like to share a meal with Jesus. What it would have been like to be there. I wonder how you remember Jesus and the stories that he told and the things that he did. Easter's a good time to think about that. And it's coming very soon.